social media. Hello, everybody. Hey, welcome to Lakita T. Sharpe's famous, exclusive inspirational channel. I am so happy that you have decided to join me on today. So I welcome you. Hey. Well, anyway, can you believe that we are already in October, that halfway through October? Can you believe it? October just started and we're already on October 16th, almost in about 30 in less than 30 minutes or an hour, So wow. Well, anyway, you guys, I am so happy that you guys decided to join me. Come on in and relax wherever you may be, and check out my books over at Amazon.com. There are over 100 books for you to choose from in my name over at Amazon.com. Head on over there and look at my books throughout all of them. And also head over to my website for additional inspiration. And if you want to sow a seed into my ministry, feel free to sow a seed in the ministry. So I thank you so much. And so today we're going to talk about speaking up for yourself. Speaking up for yourself and speaking up for what you want. Some of you are afraid. You are afraid to speak up for yourself. You are afraid and you let people run over you. I don't care if it's your son, your dad, your mom, whoever it may be, anybody close to you. You got to learn to speak up for yourself. You got to learn how to speak up for what you want, speak up for what you don't want, and to speak up for yourself. If you know it's something that you want to do in life, you can't allow another person to tell you what you shouldn't be doing. How in the world can somebody else tell you what God is telling you to do? He's telling you to move forward and to go and take a leap of faith and to do what he's telling you to do. But then you got somebody over here is saying, you don't need to do this. I don't think this is the right thing to do. They are in the way. Move out my way. Please move out my way and let me do what God has called me to do. And let me do what I know in my mind I'm supposed to be doing. Okay? So you have to speak up for yourself. You have to speak up for the things that you want. And you have to be strong. You have to be courageous. Yes, you may be afraid. Yes, you may be scared. But you got to do it anyway and feel afraid. Let me say, do you know how many times I have spoke up for what I want to my parents, to my spouse, to my siblings, to my nieces and nephews, to friends, to people out in the street? I have spoke up for myself and what I want for, whatever it may be. Even if I may be scared, I still do it. I am just pretty much, when I got my mind set up on something, I do it. I accomplish it. Done deal. Done deal. So I am here to say to you that you have to go forward. You have to speak up for yourself, number one, and then also speak up for yourself for what you want. Humble yourself. Being a business owner and at the time of going through a period of lack, a season of lack. And I had to ask for what I want and ask for the things that I wanted. It caused me to be very humble, very humbling experience, very humble, and to know that, hey, I have to go for God for my needs. Hey, I may have to ask somebody over here for something, but the whole act of is being humble and, and knowing that, God is the provider, and he had everything I need is in God. He has the riches You know, he has all that we could possibly need. So sometimes you have to humble yourself and you have to ask for what you want. And also you have to have the courage to, ask and go for, what you want to go for. Um Anything else I want to say to you? Hey, I say ask. I say ask for what you want. And you may have to swallow your pride. It's been a lot of times I had to swallow my pride. That's one reason why, speaking up for what you want, you definitely have to swallow your pride at times. And to, go for what, God wants you, go for what you want. So sometimes you have to put pride to a side and you don't know what the person may say. They may say no, no, no. How many times, I can tell you how many times I heard the word no. But eventually I got what I wanted anyway. But I have heard, being a business owner, I have heard the word no a lot of times. A lot of times. And it just made me build a tough skin for when I hear the word no. I'm like, okay, well, on to the next, or I gotta work this out and work in a way that I need to work, but it's definitely a humbling experience, speaking up for yourself and asking for what you want. And there's nothing wrong with asking for what you want. God says, Jesus says, knock on the door. Ask. Keep asking and keep asking and keep asking until you receive. And keep asking and, until you receive. I gotta say to you that one of my, it's interesting, for a perfect example, right? Who has persistence. One of my siblings, right, always ask me to do something. And I say, no, 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 no. I'm always saying, no, no, not this time. No, no, no. But I do it. I do say that their persistence has definitely, got me, meaning that their persistence, their consistency of always asking, one day I did say yes to them and I went with whatever they were asking me to do. The persistence paid off. And for them being consistent and constantly asking, they got what they want. They literally got what they want. I said no a lot of times, but eventually I got it. They got a yes. So you can be, always hearing the word no, or afraid you're going to hear the word no. But if you are persistent, and constantly going, that's just like you're living a dream and you do not give up. You are working that dream and you've been working it for a long time and you have not given up. You have been persistent and you have stayed the course of whatever God is giving you to do. Now that, my friend, is a winner, and that, my friend, will pay off. Let me tell you. So I am here to say to you that, don't be afraid to speak up for what you want and to, ask for what you want, no matter, what it may be, and you can always come to God at any given time. He is always there for you, always ready to help you, always ready to provide for you, and just do what he's leading you to do. Just do what he's leading you to do, and if you ask the right person, they could possibly have what you need. If you ask the right people, they could possibly have what you need. And hopefully they are kind and generous to you, and not someone who is evil-hearted, where they are very stingy and not give you what you want. You don't have to worry about that with God, because God will, what he will do, he will assess the situation for what it is, and look at the situation for what it is, and then he will make his decision based upon that. If you're doing everything that you need to do, and you're doing, you're doing what you've been obedient, you're doing things that you need to do, God is definitely able to reward you with what you want. God is definitely able to reward you with, you know, abundance of whatever that may be for you. So don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to ask for what you want. It's totally okay. So just know that, this too shall pass. You will overcome. You will make it. You will override this thing, and you will get through this thing, and you will push through. I want to say to you that, no weapon that form against you shall prosper. No weapon that form against your finances shall prosper. No weapon that form against your health shall prosper. No weapon that form against your relationship shall prosper. No weapon that form against your mind shall prosper. No weapon that form against your children shall prosper. No weapon that form against your cattle shall prosper. Your field, your business. So anyway, you will make it through this. You will come out a winner, and you will, everything will work out the way that God wants it to work out. Okay? So anyway, may his perfect will be done in your life. Remember to keep the faith. Keep the faith, because keeping the faith is very important. You want to keep the faith. The faith is what got us here. The faith is what got us to this point. The faith is what keeps us going. Having faith. Remember, life is about faith. It's all about your faith. I remember when I first came into the realization of that. Life being about your faith. And that's true. Everything we do, we get in the car and we have faith that the car is going to work. That's faith. We have faith that when we turn the keys to our home, that we're going to be able to get in the door without it being, us being locked out, or, it being shut down. We have faith when we eat our food that we're going to be safe and that nothing is going to happen to us. We have faith. We use faith a lot, that we don't even know about, and that we don't even think about. So anyway, I'm having faith right now that I'm talking and that somebody's on the other side of that screen is going to listen to me. I'm just speaking by faith, and hopefully this message will reach you. So anyway, I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. We are the chosen ones. We do right. We live right. We make a lot of mistakes, but we are the chosen. We are the chosen ones. I will see you in the next video. And God bless and happy God supply. Bye-bye.